Good morning guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I just thought I would do a little vlog, just a day in the life vlog, because I'm off work today. I've got a couple of things to do. Well, mainly I've just got to go and take my car to the garage, you know, things I don't want to do. But yeah, so I wanted to go to the shops this morning, so I'm literally going to grab some breakfast really quickly and then we're going to head out, because the shops are like halfway to the garage, so I'd rather do that and then take my car and then I can come home and chill for the rest of the day. So I thought I'd literally just do a day in the life vlog because I want to go and get some autumn bedding to change my bedding into, and I want to go and just have a look at some of the autumn decorations. I need to pick up some stuff for a little goodie bag thing that I'm making, for this thing that I'm going to soon. I can't really say what it is because it's a bit of a surprise, but yeah. And what else? Oh, I might have a mooch in the works just to see what they've got in. I don't think I'm really going to buy anything, or I don't plan to buy anything, just kind of want to have a mooch in there. And yeah, that's kind of the plan, so I just thought we'd do that. And then I also want to finish off A Court of Wings and Ruin today because I have about 100 pages left. So I thought we'd do a little reading vlog slash autumn shopping slash mooch around the shop slash day in the lifestyle vlog. So I'm gonna grab some breakfast, and I'm gonna make myself a little coffee. I am not feeling the best today. I've literally like got such a sore throat, so that's not really fun. Yeah, I've ended race season now. Race season is finished, so I think it's like end of season rundownness. But yeah, so I'm gonna quickly grab something to eat and then we're gonna go and get all our shopping-y type stuff done and take my car, and then I can come back. I just need to film my September reading wrap up today, and have a look at like some of the vlogs that I've got planned for this month, because I've just had a quick look at my content calendar and that's kind of not fitting with my October TBR, so I'm going to move a couple of things around to suit. So yeah, but anyway, I just thought I'd take you along with me. Not a very successful shopping trip, I'm not gonna lie. I managed to pick up the things I needed for the goodie bag things, and I picked up a toy for my dog Riley, but I couldn't find any Halloween slash autumn bedding. There was some, but just not that would go with the vibe of my room, to be honest, so I'm probably gonna have to do some online shopping when I get home. And then I went to the work, so I did see some good books in there, but then didn't buy anything, so I'm trying not to buy tons of books. And I was also looking for a Christmas present for my niece because she specified what she would like, but they didn't have it in there. But yeah, so I'm now going to drop my car to the garage, and then when we get back we'll do a bit of online shopping to see if we can find some nice Halloween slash autumn bedding. I kind of just want a white one, like a white bedding with like pumpkins or something on, so we'll have a look online. I also realised I haven't got an air freshener in my car anymore, so I kind of need to get one, and I want like an autumn scented one, so probably going to get a Yankee Candle one or something. So I'll have a look for that online as well, but I need to go because I need to go and drop my car to the garage now. So I'm now home from the garage and I've just popped on a autumn candle, which I think is actually just called Fall, and I'm pretty sure I got it from like TK Maxx or something last year. I've got my blanket. I've brought down all the stuff for the goodie bags, which is what you're leaning on right now, and you're a little bit wonky, but we move. And I've just done myself some soup because my mum very kindly made some butternut squash and carrot soup. It's like spiced butternut squash and carrot soup, homemade, which is just, yeah, my favourite soup. And she also made some stew because I've not been feeling the best the past couple of days. I think it's literally end of season rundownness. So yeah, I just wanted some like cozy autumn food that's just gonna make me feel better, and that is exactly what soup and stew does. I've done myself a lemon sip. Also made a little cup of tea in my Halloween mug. We're going full autumn mode now. I'm gonna sit here and pop on either Tell Me Lies or an autumn film slash program. I don't know what. I might watch Tell Me Lies because I'm rewatching season 1 and then I need to watch season 2. So I'm nearly finished season 1. So yeah, I think I'm going to rewatch that or continue rewatching that. Then I've got some stuff to build for the goodie bags. So I'm going to start doing those and just kind of get everything ready to take away next week. So I'm just going to sit here and do that for a little bit while I watch the telly, and then just chill and read my book this afternoon. I want to finish A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I'm aiming to finish A Court of Frost and Starlight today because it's only like 220-ish pages, but we'll see where we get to. And yeah, that's basically the plan for the day. And we're having soup for lunch and stew for dinner to be nice and warm and cozy. And yeah, my car's all fixed now, had its 2 new tyres, paid that. I also need to upload a YouTube video today as part of a collaboration that I did with Beautiful Earth Boutique. So if you want to watch that and see some of the most stunning jewellery pieces ever, then go and watch that. It's in my holiday vlog, which will be up before this. And I've just filmed my September reading wrap up, so I need to edit that and get it ready to post for tomorrow. Have a look at my content calendar, because yeah, some of the things I had planned for this month based on my October TBR is not going to work. So I want to have a little bit of a rejig. Those can probably be pushed. I like the ideas that I've wrote down, but they don't fit the books that I've got for this month. So I'm going to have a little bit of a rejig, have a little bit of a rethink, and move some stuff around. And yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Still quite a few bits to do, and edit some of my holiday content to go onto TikTok and onto my Instagram, and plan some posts for my Bookstagram because I've been slacking. But yeah, now that I have finished race season, I'm gonna be more active now on my own social media because I've just been slacking a little bit. So that's basically the plan, as I've said. So I'm now gonna just make the goodie bag things first while my soup cools down a little bit because the bowl is so hot. I literally just nearly burnt my hand carrying it in here. And I am gonna continue Tell Me Lies. I'm on season 1 episode 6, so I have already watched season 1 when it first came out, but it's been a while and I wanted to recap before watching season 2, and it's only like 10 episodes, so yeah, I just thought I'll continue watching that, see if I can finish season 1 today, and maybe start season 2 as well. I also watched the Menendez brothers. I watched that documentary yesterday, the actual documentary of them, and then I want to watch the Netflix program based on the documentary that's called like Monsters or something like that. Yeah, so I watched the Menendez brother actual documentary on Netflix last night, and now I want to watch the Netflix TV program that's based on that documentary, and maybe later or at some point this week. But it was interesting, and I love a good true crime documentary. If you are a true crime person, girly, whatever, I recommend watching it. It was if you've watched like the Ted Bundy documentary on there, it's like the same thing as that, and the John Wayne Gacy tapes, like that kind of documentary that Netflix normally do, like the good true crime documentaries. That's basically the same thing that this was, but now there's a TV program based on that documentary, or based on the trial sort of thing, and I think it's very, very similar to the documentary, but obviously remade modern day, so I'm intrigued to watch that as well. But I like to watch the documentary first and then watch the program because I like to see what the differences are or how realistic it is, because obviously you get the better facts from the documentary. So yeah, I don't know why I'm rambling about all my TV things, but now I have time to watch TV, so I'm like, oh, I'm very excited to like watch loads of stuff. And the documentary was only like an hour and a half long, so, or maybe 2 hours, but recommend. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna go and do all the things that I just said I was gonna do. for this vlog. So I finished A Court of Wings and Ruin last night. I literally had like 100 pages left of it, and I really liked it. I thought there would be more of like a cliffhanger ending, and there wasn't really. But yeah, I still really enjoyed it. Not as much as A Court of Mist and Fury. That was just top tier, and the ending was just like so shocking but so good. So yeah, I'm going to try and read A Court of Frost and Starlight today. I haven't started it yet, but it's literally only like 220-ish pages long. So once I finish work, I'm working from home today, I'm going to try and finish that. Update as well on Tell Me Lies. So I have watched all of season 1. What episode am I now on? I'm now on episode 3 of season 2. I believe there's only going to be 10 episodes of this one. I haven't checked, but there was only 10 episodes of the last season. So I'm going to work my way through that as well. I did need to rewatch season 1 because there was some things that happened towards the end, or like little things that I just kind of forgot about that were actually really, really important to the story. So yeah, very intriguing. Again, intriguing. I can't think of the word. I don't know, but I'm enjoying the programme. If you haven't watched Tell Me Lies, do recommend. It kind of reminded me to watch it because I was watching an old vlog of Sarah Caroli's and she was reading Tell Me Lies, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't realise that was a book first. Because I had not heard of it at all until it was put on Disney Plus, and someone, I think it was my sister recommended it to me. And I was like, oh, I'm going to watch it. Or she said, like, have you heard of it? So I thought, oh, I'll watch that. And then I watched it like a couple of years ago when it first came out. Or it might have been last year. I don't know when it came out. And really enjoyed it. And then when I went back to rewatch, I saw there was a season 2. And I was like, oh, okay. Didn't realise there was going to be a second season of this. But then when I rewatched season 1, I was like, oh, that does make sense, actually, for there to be a season 2. Because there was some things just left unsaid, unspoken about. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, I do recommend. But anyway, that was my update to tell you that I finished my other book and I'm going to read this one tonight, and then I'm probably going to end this vlog after I've read that one and gave you my thoughts on it. But yeah, I just thought I'd do like a little bit, like I said, just a couple of days in my life vlog, or a day in my life vlog. I've just made myself some more soup for lunch. Well, I've warmed it up. So still not feeling great. I feel absolutely fine in myself, to be honest. Just my throat is killing. So, but it's now Wednesday and we're nearly at the end of the week. I only have one day in the office this week, so I travelled home from Brands Hatch from the last race of the season on Monday. Tuesday, yesterday, I had off work anyway. Wednesdays and Friday I'm a work from home day anyway, so yeah. So literally just tomorrow, Thursday, in the office, and then yeah, that was a really random update, but basically I'm just telling you that it feels like it's nearly the end of the week even though it's only Wednesday. But anyway, I'm going to carry on now. I'm actually on my lunch break. I'm just waiting for my soup to cool down a tiny little bit. I might read a couple of pages of this, like maybe a chapter or so, while my soup cools down, and then read the rest after work today. Finished A Court of Frost and Starlight, and I actually really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people say that it's not a necessary book in the series, and to be honest, I kind of agree. It didn't add loads of stuff to the story, but it did give you more of an insight into some of the characters, because you got different people's point of views than the characters that you normally get in the other books. So I still feel that it was a good book to get other perspectives on certain things and an insight into how certain characters are feeling. And I think there was like drops of hints for what's going to come in the next book, to be honest. I think that's basically what this was. But it was just, yeah, short novella. It was just over 220-ish pages. I think it was like 226, 28, something like that. So yeah, very short but still very enjoyable. I'm really enjoying the series, and I hope to read the last book this month or next month, because we're literally like halfway through October now, which I don't know how that's happened, but yes, so either this month or next month. But I do really want to read that last book, but it's daunting because it's quite big. But yeah, very much enjoyed reading the last couple of books, to be honest, just to get more through the series, and just I'm really like intrigued to know what's going to happen next and how everything's going to move forwards now. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna just give this one like 3.5 stars, because it's kind of like, it was very short, there wasn't much of a consistent storyline, it was all based around winter solstice and them having celebrations at winter solstice. But obviously I feel like they needed like that central event, which they did have, and then the characters all just kind of linked into that. So yeah, I feel like very different to like the other books in terms of, obviously there was more action-packed stuff going on in the other books. That's just not what this one was. So I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. It's obviously very difficult to judge on the fact that there wasn't like tons and tons of stuff going on. It was just more of an insight into the characters, wrapping up a couple of things, and I think prepping us for the final book. Yeah, so very much enjoying the acotar series and looking forward to reading Throne of Glass as well next year. So yeah, but that is actually everything for today's video. Obviously I'd already said it was going to be a very short one. Can I just add, it's so cold. It's freezing, literally freezing. I want to climb back into bed immediately. My hands are so cold. I think I'm gonna pull my window too, so I've got it like on the catch, but I think I'm gonna have to shut it because I'm literally freezing. Thank you for spending a couple of days with me and reading a couple of the acotar books, and listening to me waffle about my fantasy reads. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another one super soon. Bye.